Hey, good morning. We are at the Brad Garrett Maximum Hope Charity Car Show here at Shelby, and it is an amazing day here. It's not only a beautiful day weather-wise, but there's some seriously beautiful cars here today, and I'll walk around here in a bit and show you some of them. But for first interview of the day, I want to talk with my good friend Tony Ortiz about his car, the black Panther Pantera. So, say hey, Tony.
How's it going? Good morning.
It's going very, very well on this incredibly beautiful day.
It is a gorgeous day.
Well, we got more than one Pantera here.
Well, not only are we lucky, but it's also the people, so they can see more than one Pantera.
Absolutely, and we got Jeans over there on the side there too.
The real OG.
Yeah, the real OG, exactly. But your car is kind of famous. A lot of people have seen it, a lot of people know it. I think not everybody knows it's you.
Yeah.
Your car's more famous than you are.
Yeah, they know the car.
Yeah, but as we take a look at the car, obviously there have been some modifications made from the original, and so maybe what you could do is just kind of give us the lowdown on what you've done with the car. When you bought it, what happened, what did you do to it?
So I bought it about 13 years ago, and we spent 3 years working on it.
3 years?
3 years.
Wow.
From concept to reality, more or less. Well, it's never finished. We always keep doing something.
Yeah.
But the original was 3 years. We changed the whole front end. We copied the 2005 Ford GT. That way we can get a lower stance on it, get more airflow, and we got it on air ride. We put the wide body kit on it for the fenders. It's got a electric water pump. So now you got a Lexan glass so you can see the engine from inside the cab.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That's really cool. So let's come in here and see if I can get a shot of that.
So that's basically the whole engine right behind you. Keeps the car warm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's the engine and the radio at the same time. And then the seats are basically mounted on the floorboard. We recessed the floorboard where the seats go, and then we put the seats in there. So it's basically on the ground.
No kidding.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Not comfortable.
Okay, well, needless to say, one of the great features of this car is the engine bay.
The engine bay is basically. So we started with the 180 exhaust. That was kind of my main thing, wanting a Pantera. I always wanted a wide body and 100-degree exhaust.
So what's the motor that you started with?
So originally it had a Cleveland, 351 Cleveland. This is a 351 Windsor punched out to 454.
Oh, wow.
With Cleveland heads.
Okay.
So this is a Clevor that they call it.
Yeah, I like it.
Clevor.
What else have you done to the motor?
We went with fuel injection. It's got the Holley fuel injection system on it.
Yeah.
And we relocated the swirl tanks. It's got a bunch of added braces for stability, rigidity, to try and keep the car from flexing.
And you did some really nice touches in there with the
logo, with the De Tomaso logo. Which same thing with this heat shield. That we cut the logo on the heat shield.
That is really amazing. So, horsepower-wise?
Horsepower, it's rated at 600. I'm not sure what to the wheel.
Never dynoed it?
They never dynoed it, but it's 600.
And then you've also got this Ford GT back end going here too.
We duplicated the rear plate to a Ford GT.
Yeah.
And those are original Ford GT tail lamps.
Love it. And look at the wide body on that.
So we're running 355s on the rear.
Yeah.
And 295s in front.
Wow. This is a piece of work. You said it took 3 years.
3 years.
To do this.
Yeah.
Amazing. Now, why the Pantera? Why did you do that?
Well, I wanted kind of like the Italian or European styling,
Yeah.
but American V8.
Yep.
I wanted the rumble.
Yep. That's one of the things that got me. That's why I ended up with the Pantera too.
And accessibility that you can,
Yeah.
find parts for a Ford
Yeah.
a lot easier and cheaper.
Yeah. Plus, I like Fords.
Me too.
Yeah. That works for me. What's the story on the wheels?
The wheels are Rush 4 wheels. They're 19 by 14s on the rear and 18 by 11s in front.
Beautiful. Now, the paint job. This black is the deepest, richest black I think I've ever seen.
So the paint job was done in our shop. One of the employees did the body work and painted the car. He basically painted it 3
stunning.
times, went, to look for all the flaws,
Yeah.
get all the flaws out
Yeah.
of the way.
Now, what, if you don't mind me asking, what got you into cars to begin with? I mean,
I think
why cars?
My dad, just growing up, we always had different cars. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I always loved cars. Kind of keeps you busy and keeps you out of trouble, somewhat.
Yeah, get your kids into cars and they'll
Yeah.
never have money for drugs and alcohol.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly. Well, then you got something to show for it.
Yeah.
That's the main thing. You got something to show for it,
Yeah.
for all
yeah.
your work.
Now, I also happen to know that you bought another car recently too.
Yeah. So now we got a 41 Willis
Yeah,
with a
it's-
big block Chevy,
Yeah.
Pro Street. So
That is an awesome car.
yeah, the only issue is trying to enjoy both of them. So,
Yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem.
but
Wow.
you can never have too many cars.
Well, I tried telling my wife that. Well, this is just an incredibly beautiful car, Tony. Are you passing on the car bug to your kids?
Yes, my son has a '64 Continental, Jeep, different things. So,
Yeah.
and my daughter. So
So it's a bit of a family thing.
it's a family thing.
Yeah.
Definitely a family thing.
Wow. This is just a really beautiful build, Tony. I know I've seen it before. I've talked to you before about it, but I'm just glad we're getting it on video here. So,
Okay, thank you.
Thanks for sharing this car. Thanks for
Oh.
coming up today.
Yeah,
too.
no, it's my pleasure.
I'm glad you made it. So
Yeah, me too.
we'll see you down the road.
Have a good one.
Thank you.
Bye.
That sounds great.
That is a wide back. Is that like a 335 or something?
It's built on a 351, but it's a bored out 351.